One of the most intriguing issues of Jose Rizal was his alleged retraction, which was all about his reversion to the Catholic faith and all other issues linked to it, such as his marriage to Josephine Bracken. That issue was claimed to be true by the Roman Catholic defenders but asserted to be deceptive by anti-retractionists. They claim that the retraction document is a forgery, but handwriting experts concluded a long time ago that it is genuine.
The House will come to order. Good morning, everyone. I am pleased to welcome you to our History Debate 2019 that circles through one of the most controversial issues in the history of the Philippines, the retraction of Rizal. On behalf of the House, I welcome our adjudicator for this morning, Judge JohnPaul Espinosa. So sitting on my right side, the government, while on my left side, the opposition. For our motion, this House that the acts of Jose Rizal before the said execution have caused renouncement in Masonry and retraction against Catholic Church. Starting off with the Prime Minister government is Princess Duran. Princess, you may now defend the motion.
We, the government side, believe that Jose Rizal renounced Masonry and retracted his statements against the Catholic Church. There are different evidences gathered that Rizal actually retracted, saying that he withdrew his statement about the Catholic Church. Firstly, the actual manuscript he had written from the book We Got the Information, stating that he declares himself as a Catholic and with that religion, he wishes to live and die. He also stated that he retracted with all his heart whatever his words, writings, publications, and conduct has been contrary to his status as son of the Catholic Church. Alongside these statements is his permission to the diocesan prelate to publicize his spontaneous manifestation in order to repair the scandal that his acts may have caused. He signed this letter in Manila on the 29th of December 1896 with the witness Juan del Fresno, the chief of the picket, and Eloy More, the adjutant of the plaza. The second evidence that we have found are the testimonies of the press. There are 5 reports that was published, namely the Diario de Manila, La Voz Española, El Español, El Comercio, and La Oceña Española. These media seem to have different details in it, but they unanimously stated that Rizal did actually retract. The third evidences are the eyewitnesses of the actual trial of Rizal's retraction case. There are 13 eyewitnesses who claimed that Rizal retracted. Lastly, the strongest among all the evidences, the actual holograph of Rizal's retraction. It was founded by Father Manuel A. Gracia. The document was handed to different personalities, namely Monsignor Odo Herty and Manuel Luis Quezon. Then these named gentlemen had shown this document later on to Dr. Carlos P. Romulo, then to the publisher of the Philippine Herald, later to the director of the National Library. Romulo then showed it to Teodoro Cala. Then the next evening, the Herald published the headline about the document, quote-unquote, Rizal's retraction found. To add the validity of the said document, 2 known handwriting experts thoroughly assessed the document, and they have agreed on the same thing, that the document is far from being a forged document and is actually genuine.
Now, for the leader of opposition, Elsie Gallenero, you may now rebut the previous statement and provide a constructive for your side.
We, the opposition side, believe that Rizal did not actually retract it. There are 2 witnesses who stated that Rizal didn't retract. These people are Baron Fernandez and Manuel Morato. Baron Fernandez is a Spanish orphan who discovered the eyewitnesses' accounts of the retraction from the laboratories or collections of Spain's dirty secrets. According to a site where we got this information, he found 34 documents including handwritten letters, telegrams, and military documents. Alongside, This document is the fake manuscript that Rizal had written before the date of his execution. He said that he has documents stating that before Rizal faced death, he told his sister Narcisa to look inside his shoes because he had left a letter. And according to Fernandez, that letter could only be a denial of his retraction because Rizal knew that friars are misleading the Filipinos and he wanted to set the record straight. Meanwhile, Manuel Morato had an exposed report of the facts about something, especially a journalistic report that reveals something scandalous. He rightfully bought Fernandez documents. Morato said in his letter and published in the Clerico-Fascist newspaper at that time. Morato confirmed, no, Rizal never retracted, although that fake retraction was published by friars then and is still sadly peddled in most schools. But that is not true. Both Morato and Fernandez have documents to prove that when Rizal was in the Pitan, he was allowed to go to Cebu with Josephine Bracken and Archbishop of Cebu. At that time, tried to dangle marriage and caused him to retract. There are also three claims in which undermine the belief that Rizal retracted made by Mr. Pam. First is that the documents of retraction were kept secret. Only copies of it were furnished to the newspapers, but with the exception of one person, only one saw the original. Secondly, when the family of Rizal asked for the original of the said document or a copy of the alleged letter, the petition was denied. And lastly, Rizal's burial was kept secret. In addition with these claims, no masses were said for his soul or funeral held by Catholics. Notwithstanding the claim that Rizal was reconciled with the church, he was not buried in a Catholic cemetery in Paco, but in a ground. And the entry of the book of burials of the interment of Rizal's body is not made on the page with those burials. If Rizal retracted, he would have not been executed, but he was executed. Therefore, Rizal did not retract. He would have been an example for the cause of the friars. He would have been given a decent Christian burial, not buried like a dead dog outside Paco Cemetery.
We would like to thank the leader of opposition. Now, let us call the Deputy Prime Minister, Louvie Formentera. Louvie, you may now defend your side.
You argued that Rizal did not retract his words. I don't agree with you. First of all, Rizal is the reason why we have Catholicism even now. The Roman Catholicism is a proof that Rizal retracted his words about him against the Roman Catholic. In addition, history books tells most people that the first draft of the retraction was sent by Archbishop Bernardino Nozaleda to Rizal's cells in Fort Santiago before the night his execution in Bagong Bayan. In addition, the letter of retraction is an important document because it tackles the act of marriage between Jose Rizal and Josephine Bracken. In other words, no marriage will be done unless Jose Rizal retracted first. A Catholic devotional book was dedicated by Jose Rizal himself to his two sisters and as well as his wife, which in his devotion he mentioned, "To my dear and unhappy wife, Josephine." Isn't that the proof of Catholicism? In the latter part of his letter, he said that, "I abominate Masonry as an enemy of the Church and a society prohibited by the Church."
I would like to thank the Deputy Prime Minister. Now, let us call the Deputy Leader of Opposition, Geline Dazo. You may now defend your side.
In the first evidence of Prime Minister Government Princess Duran, we can clearly tell that Rizal wrote his manuscript on that said book, because that manuscript is what we are arguing. If he really wrote his retraction or it is forged, we can also prove that those witnesses are telling the truth. Your second evidence, you said that media have different details. In this case, they have different insights, and we can say that they cannot prove the retraction of Rizal. This media can also be biased because somehow, some of them was paid just to say things about Rizal. That's why they have different views. And lastly, in your third evidence, we can also tell that these eyewitnesses are telling the truth because according to Mr. Palm, the documents of retraction were kept secret and only one person saw the original copy. So how can these people can prove that they witnessed the actual retraction of Rizal? Judge, before we consider the evidence and the eyewitnesses, we should consider the fact that they can be biased in their testimonies. We should also know their background and how they stand in Rizal's side. That's all. Thank you.
Now, for the government whip, Aldrin Eugenio, you may now say your final words and conclude your side's argument.
We, the government side, believes that the forgery of the retraction is vague. The letter, dated December 29, 1896, was said to have been signed by the national hero himself. According to a testimony by Father Vicente Balaguer, a Jesuit missionary who befriended the hero during his exile in Dapitan. Rizal accepted a shorter retraction document prepared by the superior of the Jesuit Society in the Philippines, Father Pio Pai. In conclusion, Rizal accurately abjured Masonry and retracted his affiliations against the Catholic Church. In that case, Rizal fought for those who abuse their religion and the abusive friars, not the Catholic religion itself. The documents presented and statements of peoples who have the eyewitness accounts are enough proof and evidence that Jose Rizal retracted his statement against the Catholic Church.
I think the government will. For the opposition whip, Elpidama, you may now conclude your side's final argument.
It's kind of joke to believe the retraction of Rizal, because believing in it is also saying that Rizal is not a man of his words. These are the evidences that Rizal did not retract before he was shot in Bagong Bayan. Jose Rizal's family requests to get a copy of the alleged letter, and yet it was denied, and after 39 years it was found. Dr. Ricardo Pascual was given information by Archbishop Nozaleda to analyze the alleged document. And he published the result in his book called Rizal Beyond the Grave. According to his study, the handwriting of Rizal was in use in the retraction is different to his usual writings. And there are also eyewitnesses that says that the retraction is fake. One of the witnesses is Father Manuel Garcia, the one that found the document after 39 years, on May 18, 1935. He claims that the one that he found is different from the one that found by the Archbishop and the Jesuits. And based on the documents that Padre Garcia issued on year 1935, which did not mention that Dr. Jose Rizal retract everything that he did, but only his writings and all the wrongdoings in the Catholic Church. We, the opposition, did not believe that retraction happened. First, there's no wedding that happened. In his last letter, Mi Ultimo Adios, which Dr. Jose Rizal did not call Josephine as his wife, he only said that, "Paalam mahal kong dayuhan, aking mahal, aking pilak." Pilak is closest to kasintahan. Second, Padre Balaguer, who married Jose and Josephine, cannot provide enough evidence that they are legally wed by the church before Jose's death. In conclusion, after handling all the evidences and proofs, we, the opposition side, still believe that Dr. Jose Rizal did not retract.
The debate proper is now over. Thank you all very much for the great arguments. May we now invite both sides to cross the house. Let us now hear from the adjudicator things about the performances of our teams. Judge JohnPaul Espinosa, please give some comments on both teams' performance and kindly give the result of the debate.
Whether that Dr. Jose Rizal did retract or not, it does not affect and he is still our national hero. Let for the arguments, evidence, insights, and beliefs that were presented, only few stood out and gave powerful remarks. But I would like to commend each side efforts to conduct and properly deliver this debate. Therefore, the winner of this debate is the government side. I now declare this house adjourned.